against a PBR Canadian champion bull. Look at this. Come on. Yes. Jose Vitor Leme cracks him, and we are perfect.
Olá pessoal, tudo bem? Como eu prometi para vocês, eu ia trazer um vídeo novo esse final de semana, mesmo não tendo competição na PBR Unleash The Beast. E o que nós fizemos aqui no nosso canal foi preparar uma retrospectiva do mês de agosto para vocês relembrarem as montarias de sucesso, as grandes notas da PBR Unleash The Beast e também verificar quem ganhou o que, em qual competição. Então essa retrospectiva é especial para vocês. Se você perdeu alguma das montarias, pode aproveitar para dar uma olhadinha a seguir. A gente adicionou algumas novas também, como essa primeira que você acabou de ver aí na introdução, do José Vitor Leme no WCRA, que é uma competição separada. Ele que foi o grande campeão do WCRA. E a gente pediu esse vídeo especial porque o José Vitor, quando ele termina a montaria, ele tira o capacete. Geralmente ele dá um chute no capacete, afinal de contas, né? Ele era jogador de futebol. Mas dessa vez, ao invés disso, ele embala o capacete como se fosse um neném, porque foi a semana que ele descobriu que ele vai ser papai. Foi uma felicidade enorme para o José Vitor aquela semana. Afinal de contas, semana do aniversário dele, semana que ele descobriu que vai ser papai, e também foi campeão do WCRA. Então, gente, por isso que tem esse vídeo aí para vocês especial. Se você ainda não tinha visto, eu espero que você curta, que eu vou colocar ele aqui de novo em mais detalhes logo na sequência. A seguir, você também confere as montarias do Cooper Davis, do Brennan Eldred, do Lucas Divino, do João Ricardo Vieira e de muitos outros cowboys que fizeram um excelente mês aqui, um mês de agosto super positivo. Então, para vocês, fica aí o nosso vídeo especial. Além disso, algumas pessoas me perguntaram sobre o JESS LOCKWOOD. E o JESS avisou semana retrasada que ele vai voltar a montar. Ele volta na semana que vem. Então, na próxima competição da Unleash The Beast, você vai ver aí as montarias do bicampeão mundial JESS LOCKWOOD retornando às competições. Bom, é isso por hoje, gente. Eu espero que vocês gostem aí do vídeo. Se você ainda não se inscreveu no nosso canal, se inscreve. Se você ainda não deu o seu joinha, dá o seu joinha aí, compartilha com os amigos, faça o nosso canal crescer, porque quanto mais o nosso canal cresce, mais informações sobre rodeio aqui nos Estados Unidos vocês vão ter aí na casa de vocês, seja no Brasil, aqui nos Estados Unidos ou em qualquer parte do mundo. Muito obrigada a todos pela audiência e eu quero agradecer a todo mundo que faz os comentários aqui, gente, é muito comentário. Eu tento responder todo mundo e vocês podem dar sugestões, fazer os seus palpites, enfim, vocês estão abertos aqui. Sejam apenas delicados com os nossos cowboys e, é claro, comentários positivos sempre são melhores, sempre trazem melhor energia. Lembrando que nós temos também um canal lá no Instagram, o Cowboys_by_Mabel. Aproveita para seguir, dá um apoio lá no nosso canal para ele crescer um pouquinho mais também. Você tem várias informações lá, tanto os resultados quanto imagens exclusivas e vídeos da PBR Unleash The Beast, e a maioria delas exclusivas que a gente mesmo produziu. Então eu espero que vocês gostem. Então fiquem agora com a retrospectiva do mês de agosto da PBR Unleash The Beast e até o próximo vídeo.
Against a PBR Canadian champion bull. Look at this. Come on. Yes. Jose Vitor Leme cracks him. And we are perfect in the showdown round creed in bull riding competition, and that's the cream of the crop right there. Cody, TEEL, DAYLON, SWEARINGEN, hats off to you. Jose Vitor Leme showing everybody here and everybody on Ride Pass why this guy is in contention and is in the driver's seat of $1 million PBR title.
Yeah, he's on a great playing field right now, and it's just voting him real well to keep on moving on. And this guy's had a good day. Birthday, found out out his wife's pregnant, and he just picked up the win here in Oklahoma. He's going to be your man with 12,500 reasons to say I love Oklahoma. How about 89.5? 89.5.
Ezekiel Mitchell tops Goodnight Robichaux. A bull until last night that had been unridden now gets bested 2 nights in a row, and Mitchell might take the lead. He needs 90 and a half, and he gets 90.
I was going to say, I don't know, I like Cooper's ride just a little bit better, but you know what? This is how you start these championship rounds off. He just wanted to say, you know, Leme rode him last night. He's not the only one that can do it. He stays up on his rope. Rope comes out of his hand right at the end, but he sets a straddle of him long enough to get the score. Excellent ride, Ezekiel Mitchell.
His best ride ever at this level. He's with Kinks. Lightning in a bottle. 88 and a half or more, and Davis moves to the top. Cooper Davis has some speed of his own. I believe we are about to see a lead change. 90 and a quarter.
Davis is just a touch behind the whole way, but he never gives up. He never quits his ship. He never picks his chin up. You see him, he's just a little bit behind right, then he catches up, got a little hump in his back, but you know what? That's what makes Cooper Davis great. He knows how to bind that hand in that bull rope. It doesn't come out till he wants it out. Outstanding.
He handles that first turn. What a corner. Speed Demon threw at him, but Cooper Davis, he's not a world champion for nothing.
All 8 cylinders, he could be right in there. It's all day, though.
Go, go, JOÁO! Wow! The hits just keep on coming here in Bismarck. 92 and a quarter gets him to the top. He gets 90 and 3/4.
Really good ride. Bull hips himself just a little bit. Probably took a little off that first corner, but it didn't matter. JR was going to ride him either way. Little bull round and around. JR just, you know, he did all he could do. Colton Jesse just stuck one a little bit better. Colton to really tee off on him, I think he needs to go to the right. Keep going. There you go.
Jesse gets jostled around and then driven back to earth. But he needs 88 and 3/4. He should have it.
Oh, yeah.
92 and a quarter. Again, a lead change.
Don't forget about me, he says. There you go. Crack those back feet into his hand. And right about here, he gets right there. He's a little bit behind, but he never quits trying to get his chin back down. Now, right here, he starts moving his outside leg. That pushes the weight to the inside even more. Helps him get around that next corner. Whistle blows, slams him on his face, but now all he's wanting to know is where the pay window is.
Well, you wanted a home run? Jesse may have just delivered a walk-off grand slam. 3 riders left to go.
The bull that Jose Vitor Leme practice on to the left into his hand. You gotta watch for a switch up. Will he stay? Will he twitch it up? Right here in an outstanding ride for JOÁO Ricardo Vieira, and he doubles up on his reride.
And just as I said, this is going to be the round win. I call it right now. Great decision by JOÁO, and he executed with it.
This world title race is not disappointing anyone at this point in time because of riders like this. He is so hard to beat when he is locked in like this. To the left, he can ride him to the right. 88 3/4 points for JOÁO Ricardo Vieira. And a big move for this man.
And that's what we're talking about. You got to take those opportunities because it just turned into a round win for him.
This is Ezekiel Mitchell, his re-ride against Zorro. There's a show for you. Zeke trying to raise the roof here at the Lazy E. How about that? It's just fun to watch him when he makes 8 seconds. 90 1/4, back-to-back weeks with 90.
Hey, this Zeke is starting to feel it, and I'm not talking about the celebration. He's got that down pat, but I'm talking about the riding and what it takes to finish these top-end bulls. That's a big-time effort and focus from Zeke right there. Job well done. Good right here.
There it is. Hocus Pocus's usual magic does not work on Pacheco. Only the second time that bull has been conquered, and KAIQUE has to love it.
People better start buying their Pacheco stock because it is rising right now.
89 1/4.
When you see KAIQUE and his head's down the way it is right now, and it's been that way every ride, you know, it's not just this one. This has been building up to this point. This guy is hard to get on the ground. Great job.
You started to say you better buy KAIQUE Pacheco stock. I thought you were going to say action figures.
That too, man.
That just, he needs to merchandise that sort of stuff. Pacheco moves into the #1 position, trying to win his first event. We've seen a number of bulls out in this round that are former ABBI, either for futurity or other levels of the ABBI success. Pacheco's on the board. Not only handles the spin, but Midnight Rock looked like he was going to cover this whole arena.
Yeah, so if I'm looking at Pacheco right now as in the big picture of things, he's 7.5 last night. He makes it
88 here.
Outstanding ride right here. He's going to make a championship round, get a good pick. I really like where Pacheco's at moving forward.
You mentioned it, 88 points slots him into second, Mac, and that will absolutely be something to build on. This championship round so far is completely wide open.
Been hit and miss on the PBR's Unleash the Beast, but always maintains to make the finals and put up some big rides throughout the year. Away from his hand, looks like he has a good seat.
And Brennan Eldred is making a good bull ride.
Just what we expect from a man with that kind of talent. Brennan Eldred steps up to the plate on special effects. This looked really good.
And this is going to be a lead change. This bull was very good. Brennan Eldred never had just the seat he wanted. He's fighting for the middle the whole time, and that's the try you want to see out of these guys. Right there. And look what it does. It puts him to the top of the leaderboard.
Once again, your crystal ball works. Brennan Eldred, 88 1/4 points, goes to #1.
Brennan Eldred.
That should fire everyone else back behind the chutes up to make some good bull rides, put out a lot of try.
hurt, but I know you're going to break this down, partner. He had a couple great saves with his free arm in the midst of that ride.
Well, there's 3 or 4 of those really, really good moves. Look, as a bull rider, when you get too far to the inside and have to come out, that's one of the hardest things in the sport to do, is to not go too far. Lucas DIVINO just does it with perfection over and over and over again. Every round pretty much that this bull makes, he goes from being too far in to just perfect. That's
90.5, my friend. That moves DIVINO all the way up to #1.
Awesome job by DIVINO. Worth every point. That's a really, really great bull ride.
We promised.
Best rivalries in the sport of bull riding that we have seen. And here we go, away from his hand, Jess, and he looks picture perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this guy go to work. Jose Vitor Leme made that bull look ridiculously easy. Proving once again why he is in #1. And guess what? He's gonna get some big points out of this one, Jess. 88.25 points ties him for the lead in this round.
Yeah, and you can't ride him any more flawless than Jose just rode one away from his hand. That's why we see a score that big. He showed total dominance against that bull. So he's gonna be marked so high over that bull, it's gonna put him up there.
Leme does it! He takes a chunk out of Chisel! Our world #1 proves yet again no one is better.
This should be huge, Craig. This was a great bull ride, a great bull and a great bull rider.
As we all wait for it, if there were enough fireworks to light off, we'd probably run out. Chisel, still waiting. 94 points.
He got close with the free arm right there. Remember, you cannot touch him with your free hand. That's a 0. He was close there. But this is awesome. That's where you gotta be up there to ride one of these ranked bulls. That's a great day from Chisel. That's what I love when you see a 46.5 point bull score and a 47.5 rider score.
You know what I love throughout all of that, my friend? You still have yet to note the direction the bull went.
Yeah, away from his hand, because it's not a thing anymore. Jose can ride bulls that go away from his hand, but he got really close with his free arm several times in that ride.
Chisel, 46.5, as Mac just noted. Leme, 47.5, as one of the best scores this sport has ever seen, has now made it tough on the top qualifier. If he makes the 8, we are going to see a lead change just by virtue of what this bull is underneath him. Cooper Davis handles the kitchen sink and then gets run over by the Maytag. Davis able to hopefully stand and receive the cheers from this crowd. Doing his home state proud. We're gonna have a new leader.
A lot of guts from Cooper Davis right there. Some hop and skip out of Preacher's Kid. One direction didn't work. He tries it again. This is a difference between a score and what you've seen out of Montana earlier. Davis did not give up on that ride, even though the bull was kind of in control.
89.5 points. The 2016 PBR World Champ sporting a new stash, and it's good luck. He's in the lead. You telegraphed the script, partner. Bulls cannot go to the left with JOÁO on their back. Will it be enough to rival for that top spot? Whether or not it is, JOÁO knows 89.5. He's going to tie Cooper for number 1.
Well, and that was just an outstanding job by JOÁO, taking a pretty darn tough bull and making him look really easy. As we take a look at the rider over the bull score right there, 3.5 points. That's a 2.5 points. My math is pretty sharp.
It's okay. We'll work on it during the next break.
I'm gonna leave that to you.
JOÁO should be all smiles, some heavy breathing. He goes into the championship round with the first pick. It's in the judge's hands because once again the clock stopped early. I do not believe that will stick, and so Leme handles an early speed bump to take Milkman the distance.
This is huge, man. This is a guy on a mission to win a world title right here, Craig.
We take another look, still waiting on the score. Remember, if it's more than 88.5, or oh my gosh, it is 89.75. Our world number 1, just like that, will have first pick in the draft.
Worth every point of it. I'm fine if he's 90 right there, away from his hand. That's an awesome ride.
Guess what? Not to mention, that's a round win. His 12th round win of the season. No one else is even close, so there's more points there as he widens his lead on everybody else and gives us, yet another visual as to why he's our world number 1.
Well, and this is what separates guys. On a day where we're seeing guys, really struggle and nobody's knocking 2 down and this and that, and you're seeing guys picking their heads up, that's a guy that wants to be a world champion.
Here we go for the win. Boom! Jose Vitor Leme diffuses Boogie Bomb, lands another big fish, and cracks the KAIQUE code in the process. That is win number 6 this year.
This guy is so dialed in and so focused because the way this ride started wasn't perfect on the bull side. Like, he jumps and kicks right as the gate cracks, crams him up in front of the chute. Okay, and then now once he gets going, everything looks smooth. No, he's going to get into the out gate a little bit, change his timing up. Jose never bobbled one time. That's a flawless ride by the best bull rider in the world.
Not only does Leme win the event, but with that 88.25, he also wins another round. It is now 13 as KAIQUE, all he can do is clap and go back to the locker room as once again our world number 1 heads to the winner's circle.